Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren. This deluxe figure comes with what looks to be some sort of combined accessory. It looks like you can take all the figures and combine them to make something. You know what? I would think to myself, they just got rid of this and gave this figure a little more articulation, but we want to build something, I guess, instead. It does have a warning: choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years of age. Fantastic artwork, by the way, of Kylo Ren, not only on the side, but also on the top, which seems to be the branding image that they're using for a lot of their Star Wars merchandise. Back of the package shows you how they connect. Kylo Ren, a dark warrior strong with the Force. Kylo Ren commands First Order missions with a temper as fiery as his unconventional lightsaber. The other figures are Captain Phasma, Kylo Ren, and then Luke Skywalker. And all three of them connect to form something that could look like it came from Jay-Z and the Wheeled Warriors. Now there's a reference that probably not many people are going to get. StarWars.com/The Force Awakens. You can check out more from Star Wars. And of course, StarWars.Hasbro.com. That being said, Spot's going to take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Kylo Ren. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. One of the things you'll get with Kylo Ren is just a little pamphlet here. Shows you how the 3 different weapons can be used with the 3 figures that come released in this line. So Kylo Ren comes with, again, some sort of clamp. Captain Phasma comes with a bladed weapon, and then Luke Skywalker comes with some sort of backpack. Combine 3 accessories from the 3 figures, and you get this. Also kind of looks like something from BattleBots. That actually looks more like something from BattleBots, I guess, from my previous statement of Jay-Z and the Wheeled Warriors. So BattleBots, I don't know, like Nightmare or one of the BattleBots. Yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't get why they would include these. Anyways, moving that along. This is the accessory that comes with Kylo Ren. Again, it's some sort of clamp. I mean, it opens and closes, and it's got like little sharp points on the tops. Again, I don't know why. But you can take it, and it fits into his hand. Like that. No. You have to kind of put his hand on an angle and then get it. See, you have to kind of put it sideways, and then not so much. It doesn't fit well into his hand, let me tell you. It's kind of lame. I just don't get it. Just not my thing. But he would hold it like this, and then I guess it can close on other Jedis. It comes loose, just pegs into place. Again, I just don't get it. I don't get why they incorporate, no pun intended, forced, see what I did there? Forced gimmicks. At least it doesn't affect the figure, but again, why are we wasting so much money on creating these extra things when just spend the extra little bit of money and giving us a super articulated figure? I think I would prefer a little bit more. He does also come with his lightsaber. And unlike the Black Series version of Kylo Ren, this one does not have a removable beam or blade. Nice texture on the blade, though. It's not, if you compare it to like some of the earlier Star Wars figures, you remember they used to just be just a rod, just a colored rod. Whereas now they've put like this texture to it. I like that much, much more. The lightsaber fits much easier into his hand, I must say, than the that little clamp accessory. And you got Kylo Ren with lightsaber in hand. A great looking figure. He doesn't have any fabric to him, whereas the Black Series, because it's a higher-end figure, did have the fabric on the cloak as well as the hood. Kylo Ren here is all plastic. Even the top of the hood of his cloak cannot be moved away from his head. It's all one sculpted piece. Despite that, though, it's a great looking figure. Just picking up these figures, and the camera did not want to focus there for a second, picking up these figures really brought me back to why I loved Star Wars so much. When new movies came out, it was always cool to go to stores, in this case Toys R Us, and see the new stuff that they had coming out. I just kind of wish that they had a little more posability to him. That's the only drawback. Let's have a look at his face, which pretty much represents the only color difference than the majority of the black that basically occupies this whole figure's body. There's like a little bit of gunmetal color on his belt, but the rest of it only is in his face. I really like that face though. There's just something about that mask that I dig. Not sure if it's a breathing apparatus, not sure if it's just a mask, but I like it. I like it a lot. You can see that it's got part of the cloak coming off the back. The Black Series figure had this all plastic, where this was all fabric. Kylo Ren, as you can see, it's all plastic. Now again, the downside to these figures though, and I don't know, maybe we will get posable versions of these in the 3 3/4 inch. It's very unlikely though, unless, I don't know, maybe they do. But it's limited in the way of its posability. It's very much exactly like the old Kenner Star Wars figures, because Kylo Ren's head does only rotate, pops off as you can see as well. It's a ball joint. By the way, you know what? That's a good opportunity. Take this off. I want to show you. It's a ball joint, but because the head is so close to its shoulders, you can't really move the head up and down. You can only rotate his head. His arms rotate back and forth. No waist swivel, and then his legs just hinge back and forth, and you can see how his legs are hidden inside. When he's walking, it looks a little more ridiculous. It's the kind of figure that really says it needs to be standing, as you see right here. You really don't want to move it too much, because then it really looks disjointed from itself. I really like the figure. Don't get me wrong, I love the figure. This I'm not crazy about. I just don't see the need for, even when I get the other two figures looked at, will I actually put these together and make this? I will for the review, but I just don't see the longevity in including stuff like this. At the very end of the day, people are picking this figure up for Kylo Ren. They're not picking it up because they can now build something. Now, you want to give us a build a figure, that's different, but this, I don't know, it's not my thing. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the Star Wars Force Awakens Kylo Ren. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots and more Force Awakens reviews heading your way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.